So guys, it's a new week and that means another balance patch for Mistfall Hunter. So let's take a look. Now, it's unfortunately been delayed. It was meant to be going live already. So I was going to obviously do this video and then try and check out how much the nerfs have actually impacted the game. But unfortunately, we can't do that until tomorrow now. So rather than just waiting, I thought I'd bring out the patch notes as soon as I can for you guys. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So season and contract task adjustments. So people have been saying that it's obviously very difficult to do the season task and the contract tasks. So the team has conducted multiple internal discussions and they have finalized a revision plan and established a dedicated progression easing strategy, which are being fully implemented in this update to drastically improve your gameplay experience. So what have they done? Reduced the kill count requirements for monster slaying tasks and lowered their difficulty mode restrictions, adjusted the completion rules for tasks related to defeating guild hunters. They've changed the execute requirements to defeat, so basically just kill, I guess, and reduced the required target count. Changed equipment value restrictions to equipment rarity requirements, optimized task description text layouts and added visual indicators for objectives that support team-wide progression sharing, reduced the completion counts required for most tasks, removed tasks that required searching specific containers, okay, simplified tactical item tasks so they can now be completed. Oh, okay, so you can just use any tactical item. It doesn't have to be any like specific one. And then they've increased the reward for the daily tasks from 30 to 40 sigils. Okay, fair enough. Now, this is going to be big for my OCE viewers. You're finally going to be getting your own server, guys. So from tomorrow, you're going to be able to have your own server. You're going to have to obviously start again, though, so bear that in mind. They've reduced some low-level monsters in Brandergard that was positioned too densely or too near the edges. Okay. They've removed the display of enemy player names above their characters during matches to reduce cross-teaming. Okay. I don't really understand. Isn't that going to make it harder for us now to report teamers? Like, I'm not really sure on that one, because if you're going to be deliberately teaming, you're going to be on a Discord call with whoever you're teaming with, right? So it doesn't even matter if you can't see the name. I don't know. Let me know, leave me a comment down below. What do you think about that? Do you think that's even going to matter? They've changed the inventory stack limit of the Soul of Return, so the bell, to 1 to prevent them from being griefed or snatched. Okay, so you can no longer, like, if you're playing with randoms, you can't hoard the bells, basically. Reduce the frequency of the rubber banding. Okay. Increased the block list limit to 100. Okay. Added a scroll to bottom button to the chat interface. Okay, nothing, that's not too important. This is what we're trying to look at. So we've got the balance adjustment. So mercenary. They've removed the iframes from dodges performed under the effects of leap, step, dynamic charge, and relentless talents, and increased their energy consumption. Added a very short internal cooldown to the reduction effects of the hammer and skull crushing talents. This is intended to prevent skills from instantly resetting when hitting multiple targets. Okay, so then, okay, I'm a bit confused on this one, guys, because last week I did a video and they were talking about how they were happy with the hammer merc, and then now they're nerfing hammer merc. Okay, they've increased the cooldown of the skull crusher skill, increased the animation speed of the warhammer sling, so what, the rock one. Fixed an issue where performing a light strike after the impalement skill would incorrectly trigger. Oh, okay. Interesting. Right, Withered Knight. So guys, Mercenary's been nerfed again, basically. Hammer Merc's also got a nerf. I'm a little bit confused on that one because most players that have played the game for a while and are obviously of a like higher skill level, they all say and they all agree that hammer merc is not really a problem because the attacks are very slow, they're very telegraphed, and you can dodge it. The hammer does do a lot of damage when you do connect, sure, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Again, leave me a comment down below. So Withered Knight fixed an issue where footstep audio would completely go missing. Wow, okay, I didn't even know that existed. They fixed an issue where the long-range dash attack branch from the parry skill traveled too fast, occasionally causing players to fly. Okay, I've not seen that. That's never happened to me, but okay, fair enough. Right, Shadow Strix. Here we go. Change the speed boost effect of the Phantom Shift skill to only apply when moving towards enemies. Okay. Reduce the damage and movement distance of the spinning slash skill. This is intended to moderately reduce Shadow Strix's ability to execute indiscriminate counterattacks using super armor, while still maintaining the skill's core mechanical characteristics. Okay, we'll have... Again, please, devs, please, can you... When you're giving us these patch notes, I say this like every time, I'm not the only one as well. We need to have numbers. We need to know, like, how much are you reducing skills? Is it by 5%, 10%, 20%? It's so hard. We have to try and test this out all the time once the patch goes live. It would just be so good if you could let us know what you've done it by. Reduce the damage, again we don't know by how much, of the flurry strike. Fixed an issue where combining a dodge with a jump while using lightweight. Oh, okay, so they're fixing the Shadow Strix's bunny hop after taking ages on that one. Okay. Fixed an issue where the lightweight talent could be triggered under certain circumstances. Okay, so that's another bug fix. Fixed an issue where the wound build-up talent failed to differentiate between damage sources. I'm assuming that was being triggered by the crows and stuff like that. Now, Sorcerer. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to be Stardust. Reduce the PvP damage of the Meteor Charm skill. Yep, fair enough. Increase the energy recovery effect of the Meteor Charm skill when released without charging. Greatly reduce the damage of the Vortex. So once again, we don't know by how much percentage. Adjusted the damage distribution of the Stardust Torrent skill. I believe that's the meme beam, which no one really uses anyway, but okay. Increase the channeling time required to reach higher stages for the Stardust Torrent skill when not buffed. Reduce the cooldown of the Meteor Impact. Swift Strike no longer increases the base cooldown of the Meteor Impact skill. Greatly reduce the duration of the movement speed reduction effect from the Stardust Tempest. So the slow effect will now quickly expire. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's a good nerf. Reduce the duration and overall impact of the dodge distance reduction. Again, okay. Reduce the duration of the invisibility skill. Okay. I mean, I'm not that, so that's going to impact Elementalist as well, obviously. Now we have BA, so Black Arrow. What have they done to Black Arrow? Reduce the duration extension applied to immobilized/CC debuffs by the lasting pain talent. Okay, fair enough. I'm not really sure why BA is getting strays again, but increase the damage of the Spore Arrow. Interesting. Okay, so it's got a nerf and then a slight buff. Fixed a visual issue where the character models would display abnormally while climbing ladders. Okay, some of these bugs are very strange. I've never seen these, to be honest. Right, Seer. Fixed an issue where the burst rune skill could remove the character's invulnerability when leaving a Mist Lord room. Oh, yes. That was a very nasty bug where you could literally, you're invulnerable, but a Seer could get you out of that. So they haven't touched, interesting, they've not touched range Seer at all. They've still left range Seer. Okay. I'm a bit confused on that one, but whatever. Tactical items. Added an automatic target seeking feature to the revealing bulb. And then increased the movement speed bonus. Okay. And then there's loads of other bug fixes. As usual, guys, I'm not going to read all of the bug fixes. What I'll do, as I always do, I'll leave this in the comment section down below the link so you can have a full read of all the bug fixes if you want. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this patch once again, guys. I'm personally not really sure why Hammermerk got nerfed. I know a lot of people don't like Hammermerk because I've had loads of comments from you guys saying that you think it's too strong. Personally, I don't really think it's much of a problem. If you get caught by the slow movements, that sure, it does a lot of damage, but it's very easy to dodge. But whatever, it is what it is. Shadow Strix has been nerfed, but again, I'm gonna go, obviously we can't test this yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think this is gonna change much, if I'm perfectly honest with you guys, because the dagger, Shadow Strix dagger, is still not been touched, so that's just gonna be super strong. Stardust Sorc got its nerfs again. It sounds like it's good enough on paper, but we don't know because we have no numbers, so we'll have to wait and see. But I do like what they've done to the Sorcerer's nerfs here, so we'll have to wait and see. Not so sure why they nerfed the invisibility spell though, but again, whatever. Overall, so-so is my immediate first impressions. Again, it's very hard to tell until we can play the game, right? But happy for my OCE people. They're finally going to have their own server. I don't know how populated it's going to be, but anyway. But that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Once we get to play the actual update, hopefully tomorrow, if it doesn't get delayed again, we'll be able to actually test these changes, test these nerfs and stuff like that. Then we can actually see, have the Shadow Strix and has the Stardust been nerfed enough or too much, or is it just right? But yeah, hope you have a beautiful day, guys, and yeah, see you soon. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll catch you very, very soon. Take care. Peace.